Excellent.
Excellent.
Now let's take a look at our new heavy fighter. It's 80.
Yeah.
So this is the German heavy fighter. This is the Messerschmitt Me410.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. The 410 is the further development of the failed Me210, which never really went into production because it was too unstable. The 210 was introduced in, I think it was 38 or 39. Was tested and it just didn't work. So they redid the design, they lengthened the fuselage, they changed the design of the wings, and then introduced the 410 in 1943. The 410 was designed to be used as both a bomber and as a fighter in various configurations.
Oh my god, you get
It was especially used as night fighters and night bombers. And it has a very long range and a very high speed. It was pretty much built for speed and firepower. As a result, it does suffer from poor maneuverability, but when you can outfly anything, that doesn't really matter. You can just fly away, turn around, and then do another approach.
Let's get it off the ground then.
Of course, the configuration we have it in is the 410 B-2, which is the fighter variant. It's one of the later fighter variants with two 20mm machine guns at the front and two 13mm machine guns also toward the front. I hope people can hear that sound because it's an awesome sound. So, as you may have noticed, we also have Ken Solo, who has joined us as a rear gunner, and that of course means that this new heavy fighter has a rear gunner. This works sort of like the rear gunners on the Recon planes, except that in this plane the gunner is actually controlling two barbettes on the side, two turrets, which will turn to where you're aiming. And only the one turret on the side that you're aiming at will be shooting. There's a bit of an overlap between the two, so when someone is directly behind you, it'll fire both guns at them. So the Me410, even though it's in its B-2 fighter role, still has a bomb bay which contains two medium bombs. Can do a bombing run at something.
Anything will do.
Just drop them. There we go. So that's two medium bombs. The plane could also be upgraded from the factory with various other armaments which would be placed in place of the bomb bay. And they had the U2 variant, which had two extra 30mm machine guns in the bomb bay, or they could replace those with a single 50mm cannon, which was usually used to shoot down bomber planes. So, as I mentioned, it's built for speed and firepower, but it doesn't have too good of maneuverability. So if you get into a close-range dogfight with some of the medium fighters, your best option is just to try to get away. It does have a very good climb rate, so you can usually get away by just going up. And I see you got Reto-Ciricinus, well done.
Ken Solo is doing some finishing touch. For the landing gear.
The heavy fighters will be a bit more difficult to fly than the other ones. So the recon planes will be the easiest ones to fly. The medium fighters will be slightly more difficult, but still quite maneuverable, while the heavy fighters will feel, I wouldn't say sluggish, but when you do a sharp turn, you'll feel that it sort of drifts more.
That's the reason they're named heavy fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to recap, what are the advantages of this particular plane? It would be the rear shooting.
It has the rear gunner, which is a good thing, and it has a whole lot of frontal firepower, and it's fast. It's very, very fast.
That's great. Your rear gunner is still fighting?
No, that's me.
Oh, that's you.
See, I'm just so nice that it automatically switches to the next gun. Sorry. This is toy candy.